Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. My name is Midway and I hope you're having a wonderful day, because I sure am. And today we are back with some more Legend of Mushroom. We got some big news here in the official Discord. A new event is approaching for Valentine's Day and I hope you guys are gonna enjoy it like I am with my girlfriend. Nonetheless, before we get into the news and the new event, please go ahead and check out Aptoide if you haven't done so yet. If you have in the past used Aptoide, I got a new code now, so if you were using my code in the past, well, now it's time to change it if you still want to be benefiting from those sweet bonuses, and if you want to be helping me out as a content creator, it definitely drives this whole thing forward, otherwise I would never be doing this. So thank you very much for using my Apptoid code, and we'll talk a little bit more about that at the end of the video, but for now, let's get into the news. So it's been a little while since I did a Legend of Mushroom video, and since then we've had some more information coming forward to us. So we have here some information about the new content, in particular the new event, which we'll cover in a moment, as well as some changes to the game, which are not going to be that major. Nonetheless, we got some, dimensions to the new Valentine's Day event. We got a mysterious collab called Otherworld Visitor, which will be coming in March, so there's still some time for that. We'll definitely be covering it in the future. And then we also have some other stuff called Castle Adventure. Gonna be an event also for a limited time coming at the end of February, as well as Starlight Award also coming at the end of February, start of March. So this is kind of just announcements for now. We'll eventually cover those things once they get closer to the release date. Now we have some optimizations to the game, some balanced adjustments. So here we go. We got increased damage resistance cap, damage resistance, basic attack damage resistance, combo damage resistance, counter, skill, pal damage, all of that stuff, boss damage. So it can go all the way up to 80, which basically aims for the higher upper echelons of the game. Definitely not gonna be easy to reach those kind of situations, but all in all, definitely very good news for those of you that are at the very later stages of the game. Item description, optimize the item description for empowerment gear. Definitely not gonna be a big thing for most of us. Sale season, adjusted the schedule of sale seasons 1, 2, 3. This does not affect seasons or servers where sale seasons have already unlocked, so I'm assuming it just affects the newer servers. Season 2 will unlock after the week after 80 days of the server launch. So that's quite deep into it. And there you go, Season 3. It's going to be happening 122 days after the server launch. That is quite some time. And the duration of Season 1 and 2 is going to be 20 days. So that is the news for the season. For the two that are new to the game, definitely be looking forward to that. And now we got some bug fixes as well. Fix the occasional display issue with sharing star hero plans, and fixed an issue where shield and healing in dungeon would be incorrectly affected by PvP debuffs. So there we go, some good stuff. Now moving on to the new event, which is going to be the Valentine's Day event, as I mentioned. There's going to be a new code, Love You, so we could already kind of go ahead and try and claim that as always. So we just go in here, click on our profile picture, then click on redeem code, and just type it in there. So it's going to be, I think it's capital L, Love You. So let's go ahead and click on done, exchange that, and there we go. We got some free goodies, nothing crazy. As always, we just got that out of the way. Never mind. Okay, so all in all, it's going to be your usual gacha. We got some new rewards, an artifact, a back accessory, and a costume. So we got Sanguine Love, that being the artifact. We got a back accessory called the Pact of Death, and the costume is going to be Butterfly Oath. So you can sort of guess this is going to be the costume, most likely. Looks pretty nice, not gonna lie. Especially the male version. I do really like the way this armor looks. And then, I don't think you can see the back accessory here, or the artifact doesn't seem to be anywhere in the picture, but we'll take a look at the Japanese wiki and see if we can find it over there. Anyways, this is coming basically by the time you're watching this video, it's going to be live already, so we got your usual stuff. I'm not going to be covering the specifics here. The Righteous Banana is going to be coming back though, for those of you that are interested in getting that, especially for archers. Again, that's going to be your occasion. Never mind if you are, it doesn't really matter if you're in a new server or an old server, it's going to be live for everybody. everybody, so definitely take your chances and getting the banana if you are really going to be putting some investment into building a proper archer. So now let's jump into the Japanese wiki and see if we can find any information about these rewards. This time around we do have information on the rewards on the Japanese wiki. So we have an artifact, which is going to be the Tears of True Love. I think that's the translation, right? Let me go ahead and check it real quick. It's Sanguine Love apparently over here, but of course this is the direct Google Translate thing. So this is what it's going to be looking like, a little bit of a lovely sort of angel-like bow. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but you know, Cupido or whatever, you know, that the angel little baby guy. Very much focused on that kind of vibe. But let's see what it does, right? So it's going to be giving 10% extra attack, 10% attack multiplier, so that's going to be insanely good. And then we have 10% final energy recovery speed for clone attack skills. Okay, that's very damn good. After the start of the battle, bind yourself for 3 seconds every 10 seconds. While bound, you cannot use normal attacks, combo, counter, or active skills, but 20% damage reduction, 10% crit rate from your allies, summons, and allied characters, and gain 20% final crit damage. Activates once at the start of the battle. So you're going to be doing nothing for 3 seconds every 10 seconds, but you're going to be buffing, basically, you're going to be taking less damage and buffing your allies by quite a lot. So this definitely seems like it's going to be aimed at it's going to be buffing your clone skill. Is it really going to be good, what it's going to be like? I'm not sure how well this is going to work, if it's going to have any synergy at all with a new class. It might, because I'm assuming your allies also counts the pets, right? So, I mean, if you are playing, what's it called, the actual new class, because it's been out for a little while now, you know, the Spirit Channeler, whatever the one of these two you're playing, if you're going to be playing based around your pals in general, this is definitely going to be looking like it's going to buff them quite a little bit. So maybe this is aiming to really put the newer class up there a little bit, up to standards. Otherwise, yeah, you will definitely get a lot of benefit out of buffing your Clone Strike guy, but I'm not sure if just Clone Strike is going to be something worth playing this over. Definitely not thinking, unless you are playing the new class, you're really probably not going to be playing this, but yeah, don't quote me on that. And then we have the back attachment, which looks like whatever this is, seems like a bit of a card. Yeah, not too sure, but it's called Contract of Life and Death. If we go back to the name here, it says Pact of Death. So yeah, Google Translate once again. So let's read through it. It's gonna be giving 10% defense multiplier, not too bad. After the battle begins, your attack power is going to be increased by 5%, as well as your attack speed by 8%, energy recovery speed 8%, ally attack speed 8%. It's going to be lasting for 20 seconds. In team trials, the effect is increased by 50%, lasts forever, and is shared with other allies. So this is definitely buffing your playthrough through the new dungeon. But this is kind of weird. I mean, I guess if you really are focused on doing these runs a little bit quicker, yeah, this is for you. But yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be buffing you a little bit. I mean, it's 5% attack speed, recovery speed, ally attack speed. I don't think this is too bad, but also I don't think it has that big of an effect that is gonna be overpowering many other things. Lasting 20 seconds is going to be lasting for the whole fight in PvP for sure. And in PvE, well, I mean, yeah, surely, maybe against bosses is going to be a little bit lackluster. But yeah, this team trials thing really doesn't make too much sense to me. It's really just focused on that kind of content, because otherwise, I don't really think this is that much of a powerful back attachment. But otherwise, I mean, I don't know, I guess it looks cool, and always going to be looking for those sweet forever stacking bonuses if you are really wailing it out. So all in all, that's all I got for you today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. That's all the news for now for Legend of Mushroom. We'll have more to cover soon in the future, but for now, just stay around for a little bit. Like, subscribe, and check out Aptoide right now. For those of you that don't know, Aptoide is basically just like Google Play. So let me come out of this for a second and go to the store. So if you are using Aptoide, basically what's going to happen is that whenever you are going to be making any purchase in the game, if you are interested in doing so, you're going to be prompted to pay through the AppCoins wallet, basically. So you're going to be seeing this little portal right here as you try to make the payment, and it's going to be showing you that once you make a purchase, excuse me, you're going to be getting a bit of a bonus in the form of cashback, really. of a percentage of whatever spending you are doing. So you can see I am getting 16 cents in the form of a cashback after making this purchase. So I can eventually use all those bonuses whenever I have enough of them to make the purchases for me without actually using my real money. You're not losing anything for this, nobody's really scamming you here, of course. This is straight up just more value for your money. You do a spending, you're going to be getting a cashback, you accumulate enough of a cashback, and eventually you use that cashback to buy anything else, anywhere, in any other game through Aptoide. So in order to do this, you're going to need to download Legend of Mushroom from Aptoid, and I'll have a guide on how to do so down here, down below in the description. And then we'll also need to set up what's called the AppCoins wallet, which you can also just download straight up from Google Play, set it up on your phone, and here is where you are going to be able to see how much bonus you currently have unlocked after all those cashbacks. You can also see your purchase history within the different games you are playing, as well as here you're going to be able to see that you can input my promo code. There we go, it's going to be down here. So if you enjoy my content and want to help me out, just input the promo code right there, type it in there just like you see on the screen. It's going to be down here as well as in the description. So just type it in there, and that's going to be increasing that bonus that you get from using Aptoid and purchasing in Legend of Mushroom through Aptoid for 5% forever. So that's how you can get a bonus that's always from 10% all the way up to extra 35% of any amount of money you're spending in the form of those cashbacks. You can also see here any active events that will increase that bonus for a limited time, usually from 5 all the way up to 10% for about 24 hours, as well as here you will see a little bit of a progress tracker of how much more you need to be spending in order to unlock higher baseline bonuses. That's how it works. As you make more purchases, you unlock higher tiers of the bonuses, and eventually you put all that together to reach an extra 35% of any amount of money you're spending in Legend of Mushroom or any other Android game that you play through Aptoid. This only works on Android. Unfortunately, you cannot download Aptoid on Apple, and that's why. So yeah, basically just keep on playing the game. If you are going to be doing so and you want to be getting more value for your money, you might as well do so through Aptoid. It's going to be helping yourself out and helping myself out if you do decide to use my code. All in all, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye, see ya.